that'll put a little bit of a spring in his step.
Oh, well, we hope for one last swan song for MotoGP in 2025. Of course, in the absence... Oh, someone finally! Away we go. 27 laps of Valencia. A good start from Marco Bezzecchi. Better than yesterday, without a doubt. Can he disengage the whole shot of device? Fabio Di Gianantonio very brave in front of Pedro Costa in this
Last corner.
same corner. Fernandez up to second now. Has he got any answer to Marco Bezzecchi then? Through his pace once more. Back to 0.9 that gap, it was at 0.7. This is Valencia all over, isn't it? Just trying to get through, especially on KTM versus Ducati. Di Gianantonio's closing as well. The longer it takes Pedro Costa to get through. He is finally able to work his way through.
Square him back, but Pedro is so defensive. Turned into the corner way earlier than he needed to, but to make sure that Alex didn't get back past.
And even the leg left in there.
Yeah, it was like, please leave me alone now. For Digi, it shouldn't be as hard, obviously, on equal machinery.
Yeah, he should be able to generate some drive, depending on his tyre, but the way he's been arriving suggests he's going to have more tyre underneath him to get through on Alex Marquez.
Completely different. You end up, if you get too close, you end up in like the dirty air, and it really affects the bike.
Gap at the front's come down again by another couple of tenths on that last lap. Here comes Digi, down into turn 4, puts the block pass in. There's going to be no way back for Alex Marquez there. Digi had that rehearsal yesterday with Raul Fernandez, just making his bike as wide as possible. And through the right-handers, nothing that Alex can do.
No, not at all.
Into 2, the gap at the front, still under half a second. You can see them top left of your screens now.
Here
we go with Digi into turn 4.
Contact.
And there will be a cutback from Acosta. Yeah, fires it to the inside. Oh, fair play to Di Gianantonio there.
Just lent across the front of him. Oh, Pedro thought about it then, but that would have been 2 riders on the ground.
So Di Gianantonio wills on Fabio Di Gianantonio for 3rd. Who's your rider of the race in this one? Digi back in front of a front and able to dictate the race. And just like in Portugal a week ago, Marco Bezzecchi looks like that's going to bring him victory. Back-to-back wins for him, for Aprilia. Most successful season for an Aprilia rider in MotoGP. This, of course, will be his 3rd win of the season. Seals the deal on 3rd in the championship. Aprilia is a coming force in MotoGP. On 1 and 2 in the Valencia Grand Prix. Marco Bezzecchi takes back-to-back wins here at the final round of 2025. Raul Fernandez, a creditable 2nd for Trackhouse. 3rd as well, finishes off a season where the factory has been transformed from all